Welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Look what I got here. This is the August 2023 Apocabox. Now, if you haven't seen this thing yet, Apocabox is a bi-monthly subscription service put out by Creek Stewart. So you're going to get survival-related gear. You've got knowledge. You've got projects. I absolutely love getting my Apocabox. So let's pop this thing open and see what's in the box. So this literally was just dropped off just a few minutes ago here. Let's take a look at what we got. Ooh, looks pretty good so far here. So anytime you get a box like this, you're always going to find a pamphlet. And this is where I screw up usually. I see something cool and I dive right into it. But it's worth it to get the pamphlet and take a look at it. Let's see if we can find it here. So here is the pamphlet. So that's some indication of what our project is and what's in this box. So this goes over all the items, gives you a full description of what's in here. And it has training. It's got the challenge as well. A sheetrock shelter knife, which is the cover girl here. That is going to be the project for this month. So let's dive into this box and see what we got. So first thing out of the box, this is a Peak Refuel backpack meal. This is chicken Alfredo pasta. So pretty compact here. This is a 2-person serving. And one thing I do love to do on this channel is review these backpack meals. Meals like this, a lot of times can make or break a trip. And I do like to get extravagant and make big camp meals from time to time. But most of the time, especially when it's just me or especially if I have a hard trip, I am going with something quick and convenient that I can just add water to. So we're going to be doing a follow-up video here very soon on taste testing this meal. So this is a surprise to see in here. This is made by a friend of mine, Kevin Johnson from Midwest Woodcraft. This is a pine bow drill socket. So this is kind of kidney shaped, so it fits right in the palm of your hand. And here is our bearing surface for our bow drill. If you have any type of bearing surface like this, it makes making a bow drill in the wild that much easier. So this is kind of like a U-finish project here. So you can stain this, you can add a little leather tong to it, but freaking awesome. Fits really good in the hand. Kevin does a lot of bow saws. He makes slingshots, so he has a lot of wood projects at his website, so definitely head over there and check it out. Next up from Fiskars, I have a 7-inch folding saw. A folding saw is really important to me. It's something I always carry with me. Anytime I have a haversack-based kit where I don't have a larger saw, a folding saw around this size is what I carry. This one has a lifetime warranty. You can see here it's got an ergonomic handle and the blade's going to lock into place. So this is going to be perfect for bushcraft and survival tasks. I have Tick Shield. So this is an extra strength bug spray. So let's pop this open and give this a smell. And it smells like cedar. So this is 20% cedar oil and an 80% inert oil, which is going to be the carrier. So there is still plenty of warm months and tick weather before things freeze up around my area. So this is going to be definitely something I'm going to be trying out. So next up, I have paracord camp clips. So let's take a look and see what these are. So this is a small metal clip, and it's actually got a pretty small bail to it, spring bail. So this is going to be pretty cool to attach paracord to any of your bags, make lanyards for things. This bottom loop here should be sized just about perfect for paracord. Looks like I've got 5 of these in my bag. Next out of the box, boy, I love these things. If you have not seen these yet, these are going to feed you in the wilderness really easily. This is a stainless steel spring fish snare. So this goes by a lot of different names. A lot of people manufacture these, and they're not legal everywhere. So let me just tell you that right now. But where they are legal, or in times that you may be less concerned about legalities, these things are going to catch fish automatically for you. You can set these and go take care of your other survival priorities. And as soon as a fish bites on this thing, you've got dinner. That's really all there is to it. So this one's not set up. You're still going to have to attach line. I'll probably do a quick follow-up video on this. This is really simple to use, and they're really effective. I've got one small swivel in the bag, And that's going to go on this top piece here. So this is going to allow this to swivel. I've used these under the ice. I've used these off of floats. I've used these off of limbs. I've set these off tripods. You can even cast these things if you've got kids that aren't quite setting the hook fast enough. On this, it's a set right now, so we're aware of this. But I would run my line off this swivel, down through this hole, and as soon as the fish pulls on this, it's going to pull up on the line and set the hook. For the size and weight that this thing actually takes up in your pack, this is my #1 way to produce food in the wilderness. And if you were in a dry area where the fish just aren't around, this is also going to work on dry land as well. You could run a wire off this, and you're able to trap small mammals in an emergency. I have a 3x5 Thunder Crow waterproof logbook here. So if you're forgetful as I am, you're always going to be jotting stuff down in the woods. And even if you're not, it's a good idea to write key survival things, or if you're out there practicing a skill, taking notes in the field is a really good idea all the time anyway. So you can use this to sketch out tracks that you see that you don't know. You could sketch out wild edibles. You could take notes on wild game movement if you're setting a trap line or a fishing trap line with that fish snare that we just showed. You can draw little maps with this. You can write coordinates. On the back side here, I've got a scale, measurement scale. So this is awesome, especially with the grid work like this. That lets you keep things in pretty straight columns, and if you're trying to sketch or draw something out, this helps keep it to scale. I also have a pocket field guide. This is Cooking Secrets of the Montana Mountain Man. So this is 88 pages. And I've got pictures. I've got a lot of different bushcraft style cooking options. Pretty cool. It's good original information in here. So it looks like there's 2 projects this month. So I've got a couple sheets here. And if you haven't seen these yet, these are Creek Stewart's Survival Skill of the Month Club sheets. So you get sheets like this in the mail. Sometimes there's more sheets. But this is pictorial. It explains how to do it. It shows you how to do it. And then inside here, I've actually got the material as well. So this is a raffia material, and in the coming months here, you're going to have all kinds of material like this to work with out in the field. Right now, my dog bane, my milkweed is all in use by pollinators, and it's kind of green. But in the coming months, you're going to be able to find this stuff everywhere in the woods. But reverse wrap cordage is an absolute core wilderness skill. Being able to make cordage in the woods is just incredibly useful. You can use this skill to make bowstrings as well. You can even do this in an urban situation with plastic bags, or if you were to have an inferior improvised line. Reverse wrap cordage is not only a useful skill, it's kind of therapeutic once you get in the rhythm of doing this. And you can rip off quite a bit of cordage in very little time. And it's a great chance to take a look at the Skill of the Month Club. If you have not checked these out yet, definitely do it. So this is the big project of the month here. This is the sheetrock knife project. So you've got full directions here. And this is really nothing I've ever seen before. I am unfamiliar with this. This is from the sheetrock shelter site in Pennsylvania from, when was this from? Around 1350 AD. So not only is this a really cool project and you're going to have a functional primitive style tool when you're done with it, this is also something that's pretty darn important. I have nothing but respect for people who can nap rocks and make, Stone Age quality hunting tools and usable tools. But metal is a whole lot easier to work with, and it's a lot more easy to get. Once metal became commonly available, all that stone technology got pushed aside. So as a survivalist, you're always going to want to be able to use what's most commonly available to you. So this looks like it's a good mix of primitive and modern technology. So if this is the kind of thing you'd like to see, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment box, and ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Burning River Bushcraft. I also teach outdoor classes at OutdoorCore.com. Now, follow my channel. A lot of the shorts I'm going to do are going to be follow-ups on this box. There are quite a few projects here, and I am a little bit behind on some of my projects. I've still got my Otzi the Iceman knife to do yet, but it's coming. So stick around. I'll show you how the tools look when I've completed them. If you want to show me how the tools that you've finished out compare,
I'm on all the social media platforms, so just hit me up there. Till next time, this has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you soon.